On Instagram this week, I saw a photograph that had me very intrigued. Now, I have heard about the Burning Man before, but I didn't really know what it is. But then I watched some videos, read articles, immersed myself in all the information internet had to offer, and then the enlightened one has arrived. Aham Brahmasmi. So what exactly is this Burning Man? What is the point of doing it, and just why? To answer all these questions, this week on Blessedarch's 5 Minutes, we are talking about the Burning Man. For 1 week in a whole year, in the middle of nowhere, a city comes to life. This year, that city has close to 70,000 residents. It is a city that explores art and self-expression. You can do whatever you want. You can build whatever you can imagine. It is a city of dreams. Sounds amazing, right? But after their week is over, the city vanishes, leaving behind barely any trace that it even existed. This is what the Burning Man is. If you understood anything from that description, woohoo, you can close the video now. But if you were like, huh? Let me actually take you back to the first Burning Man and explain how all of this started. In 1986, on the summer solstice, a man 8 feet tall was burnt. Larry Harvey and Jerry James set fire to this man and his dog. Harvey described this act as self-expression. He was just expressing himself. The man and his dog were made out of wood. Ravan jala rahe the sale. Burning Man. So it started from 1986 and became like this ritual. Every year on summer solstice, a group of people gathered and burned this man. Wooden man. You may ask, why did they do this? And that is a very good question. It all started in 1986. The Burning Man was 8 feet tall. In 1987, this became 15 feet, and in 1988, it became 30 feet. The event year by year started growing and also changing. At first, it was just spread by word of mouth, and only people who were mad enough to go in a literal desert in the middle of nowhere actually went there. Today, this festival is completely different. It is visited by artists, architects, photographers, social media influencers, and literally most of the Silicon Valley. Even Elon Musk went there. But people don't gather in this temporary city to just burn a wooden man. It has become much larger than that. Today, this city is about exploring art, about understanding and exploring people, and about expressing yourself and your ideas. People build whatever they want to build. People wear whatever they want to wear. And even if they don't want to wear anything, that is encouraged as well. For 1 whole week in a year, people free themselves from any restrictions and just let themselves express. Now, all this sounds amazing and also very chaotic. And it sort of is. Over the years, as the festival grew, the organizers realized that they needed some order. Teeny. The first thing that they needed to do was to contain the festival. Initially, they just made a circle, and people could just be and stay within it however they wanted. But soon they realized this won't work. And so a proper plan for the city was made. The city was made as a radial city, with just roads and some other infrastructure. The rest of the city is built by participants every year. They make it however they want, just staying within the plan. The central ring road is called Esplanade, but the names of the other roads keep changing every year. So to make things easier, people assume the city in the shape of a clock and then just use the clock numbers to define the layout. So within this layout, people stay and do activities from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. of the city layout. From 10 p.m. to 2 p.m., the city is left free for art exhibits. Now, even though this city is about freedom and expression and just being, there are actually some rules in this city. Let's go over them. There is no cash transaction in this city. People either bring with themselves everything they need, or other people give things to you. Literally, people just gift things to you without wanting anything in return. Number 2, the whole city is pedestrian and bike friendly. The only cars allowed to move in the festival are the ones which are pieces of art, and even those go through a very strict review. But one of the most important rules of the city is called leave no trace. The festival participants or burners destroy, clean and burn everything so that no trace of them ever being there is left behind. On the last day of the festival, which for 2019 is today, the 2nd of September, the giant wooden man is burnt. There is just so much to discuss in the Burning Man, but one of the things that I loved the most is called the temple. The temple is a temporary pavilion built each year, and this is also burnt. The temple is a place where all burners go to just be still. They leave behind letters, pictures, anything that brings them joy, anger, grief, or any other emotion. They share it or they just let it go. On the last day of the festival, the temple is burnt with the man, and all of the letters, the grief, the joys, the sorrows, everything is burnt with it. Okay, let's come back from the Senti trip. People in the Burning Man have the time of their life. There is art, music, dancing, drugs, public nudity. There is just so much that keeps people engaged. And that is a good thing because the ticket to the festival this year cost $550. Fees and taxes extra. Also, by the way, this festival has negative impact as well. There is extensive burning. There's also the fact that people drive for miles to reach this place, burning so much fuel. And despite the leave no trace rule, there is trash buildup that just increases year after year. But whatever you say, burners will not stop attending this glorious festival to express, to feel, to share, and to just be. And with that also, looks like our time is up. To the rationalist and the realist, the Burning Man will sound insane. To the artists and the creatives, it will sound like heaven. And to be honest, we have both of them inside of us, the rationalists and the creatives. Aham Brahmasmi. That was it for this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video. Please subscribe to this channel. I will see you guys next week with more such amazing content. Also, follow me on Instagram for daily architecture facts. Until next time, bye-bye.